entertainment. And there is a new crime drama that is hitting the small screen right here on Portland CW, and that's happening this week. The show follows a newly appointed coroner through some suspicious, unnatural, or sudden deaths in Toronto. So joining us live right now with a preview of Coroner are two stars of the show, Serinda Swan and Roger Cross. Good morning, you two.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
So tell me, what has been most exciting for you about being on Coroner, about playing each of your roles?
Hanging out with each other and getting to play with these great characters. I mean, we've got these two amazing characters that our creator of the show, Morwen's,
Yeah.
written, and they're great human beings that happen to have this very, I guess, more dark jobs, very morbid jobs, but they're great at it and they do their best.
Yeah, it's I think what drew me to the project was that it was shot in Canada for Canada. And now it's gone worldwide, which is what's so lovely, is that it's such a specific story, but it's so universal because of that. And I think that is what Roger said. It's based on the humanness, where, you know, we are humans who happen to be a cop or sorry, you're a detective or a coroner. And it's, and that's wonderful. And Roger and I have known each other for 15 years. So it was amazing to go back to work with him and feel this sort of like Canadian roots, and now see it being able to come to the States is really exciting. And it's a really human show. It's lovely.
Yeah, I know. It sounds very relatable. And did each of you do anything special to prepare for this? You know, sometimes you gotta like learn a little bit more about, you know, a doctor's role or a detective's role, that kind of thing.
I went and saw an autopsy.
Oh.
So I think that that counts as something different that I've never done before. It was really important for me to be able to understand the job that I was going to be undertaking. And especially with pathology, there's such a level of respect for the decedent. And we had this incredible pathologist named John who helped me through it all. And he just kind of talked me through, like, there's the human and then there's the being. And when you go into an autopsy, you're dealing with the human side of things. And then you have to be able to hold the being and not allow the two to kind of come into the same frame. Otherwise, it really affects your heart. And so watching how he always had a hand on the body and how it was just done with such grace and respect was really important, and something that we ended up bringing into the show to make sure that we're representing the characters as best as possible. And my character suffers from mental illness, and so she has panic attacks and anxiety. So it was talking to people that have experienced both of those, and going into my own anxieties and things, and understanding where it is in the body and how you react and how you can compartmentalize, how you can be crying one moment and then having to do an interview or having to go out and see a case. So, you know, I think there's beauty in the complexity of these characters and the ability for people to see themselves in it.
Definitely. And for myself, I mean, I've done several police ride-alongs, but we also had a detective that was from Toronto that I talked to, and he showed me different things and, you know, explained the dynamics that he puts between homicide detectives and others, for example, and how how they run the show and how they do things. And so our producers are excellent in allowing us to have these great resources to draw upon. And, you know, we have specialists that come in for, we had to do the fire thing. So we had the fire department and that came in that we could, you know, speak to specifically about the effects of certain things. So they want to do it right. So and this is probably why it has had this global appeal, and it's blowing up everywhere.
No, that's so interesting. Both of those, you know, your comments and, you know, ways that you guys were trying to get into those roles and learn more about them. I think that really speaks to, I guess, the human aspect of this show that you're talking about. It makes it so much more real when you guys have actually been through those moments that, you know, these people would have had to go through if, you know, in real life. So I really appreciate you guys joining us this morning. Thanks for that sneak peek.
Of course.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome, thanks. So be sure to tune into the U.S. premiere of Coroner this Wednesday at 9 p.m. That's right here on Portland's CW.